Hey, welcome to another episode of The Way I See It. My name is Chris. What I want to talk to you about today that I really thought was really interesting was the JR Pass. And the next entry in my book, I want to talk about the Japan Rail Pass. It's basically this, it's a card that gives you access to use all of the trains, this version of it, all the trains at intervals of like 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks max. If you want to get more than that, you would have to buy another card for it. So if you wanted 3 weeks, for example, you would need to have a card that gives you 1 week and another card gives you 3. But you want to be able to get a full week pass. One of the things that's about it is that it gives you a peace of mind when you're traveling through Japan. From the years of 2009 to 2019, I was actually traveling back and forth in Japan, and I was going there. I was working and going to school, and then during the summer or the winter time, I would go to Japan. I was meeting friends, and I was also like going to concerts and just exploring. Like I was studying Japanese here in the States, and going there and being able to use it was great for my being able to practice speaking and looking at things in the stores or in the signs, or reading your JR Pass. I actually have about 7 of these. Now, even though I was there 10 times. I think the reason why I only have 10 is because there was a time that that I went, but I didn't have a JR Pass. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out why I don't have 10. But sorry. I'm so far I have these 7 here, and each time I would go, I would have at least one. I would buy at least one JR Pass. There might have been times I didn't buy it at all, but I'm not sure why I wouldn't do that. But the idea about why I want to talk about the JR Pass is because traveling outside the country is kind of difficult if you don't really have like a plan, And Japan has a really good plan, a really good system for you to get your to go to Japan as a tourist. You can go there. You can find places to stay, especially Airbnb was great, but there was other places before Airbnb I was using. I'll talk about that in the video. I mean, in the chapter. But what I want to talk about is the opportunity of traveling, and why right now that during the pandemic you can't travel because of the fact that of all the restrictions and stuff like that. But you can still. I may even talk a little bit more about that plan. It's in my book as well. But what I want to just go ahead and talk about is if you're interested in like reading the draft and finding out more about it, you can read it on the blog, and then you can comment here. I didn't put a comment on section in the book on the website because I just don't see a necessary need right now. The people who I'm talking to about this is already looking at it and commenting me as I speak. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Check y'all guys out later.